I'm Eric Lyncher.
Tell Xavier.
Go fuck yourself.
Hello there, Rhinohorn 125, and as you may already notice that I already uploaded pretty much the same video, but I decided to remake it because I forgot to talk a little bit more about some other things I want to get for the suit, and I also forgot to add the video in at the end. If you realize, I said here's the claws and the video just ended. Just realized that a little bit ago because someone commented something on the video, and I noticed that, and I, got, not really mad, but, I was planning on kind of doing it again, I guess, because of the, not mentioning some other things, but, here it is. So, if you have not seen that, then I'll just start fresh. Anyway, so I'm working on an Astonishing Wolverine costume, based off the comics, but also based off of, like, kind of movie, like, if it was, like, in the movies, he had a Astonishing Wolverine costume, is what mine is. And I would like to do the brown suit, brown and yellowish orange suit, but, because of the coloring, it would just be too hard, just, because I can find black and yellow way easier, and I found stuff pretty quick, too. And I kind of based it off Bat in the Sun, because I was watching Bat in the Sun. If you haven't seen those, go check it out. It's a great channel. They do fights and Super Power Beatdown fights. If you haven't watched it, you should. But anyway, his costume and that kind of made me think of making a Wolverine, Astonishing Wolverine costume, but I never thought to actually look up stuff to make one. Because they do have costumes, but they're like really cheap and crappy zipper ones, if you know what I'm talking about, like muscle suits. But I also got the idea from this picture here as well. And the closest look we got to in this, like his suit in the comics, is this one, which isn't really close, but it's got like the colors somewhat. And same thing with the X-Men 1, 2, and The Last Stand movies as well. And here is kind of just like what I also based it off of a little bit when I looked at, but not too much, just kind of my own version. One thing I would like to mention is the belt. I need to find, while I'm thinking about it, because this is kind of what I forgot to mention, well, I already have one pair of claws, and I need to get the other pair, one of the two, and then I also need to find a belt. I found a belt buckle, but I need to find a good belt to put on with this costume. In the belt buckle, I do not have a picture of on here. I should have done that, but whatever. It's circled, of course, and it's like silver and blackish X. And also dog tags. I do have a Wolverine dog tag I'll probably put on the costume with it. But anyway, here is the mask. The mask is latex. It goes completely around your head, doesn't go on the back of your neck really, like the back of my hair would stick out a little bit. And I'll show you the solution to that in a little bit. And also, I'd probably put black around my eyes for this costume as well. And here is the vest. This is really convenient because how it looks really good for Wolverine, and the only color they have is yellow stripes on it. And here it is from different angles. There's a front view, kind of side, all the way to the side, and then the back, which is really Wolverine-like. And the zippers on it, I might keep on there, I might cut off, but make it to where I can still unzip it, because I might get 2 fake cigars and put them in the pockets if they fit. But, or just one. I'm probably just going to get one fake cigar if I get one. And here is the undershirt I plan to put underneath that, so that'll be pretty good. Like, this will go under the vest. And then here is a solution to the mask not going completely around your head and neck. This goes on my shoulders and kind of halfway on my chest, kind of like my Jeepers Creepers mask. And if I have to cut it, I will, because I don't know if it'll go too much on my chin. Hopefully not. But if it does, also the mask goes on my chin as well, so that'll work out. And then here is the knee pads and elbow pads. I'm not going to do elbow pads, but I'm going to do knee pads. And I'm going to spray paint them yellow. The elbow pads I'm going to use for my Deadpool costume and just keep them black. Because I already have knee pads I made myself for my Deadpool costume. So this works out pretty nicely. And here are the gloves. These are pretty good gloves. There's a logo on there, which it's barely noticeable, but if it's more noticeable than it looks in the picture, then I'll probably just put like a piece of electrical tape over it, or maybe spray paint it black over it, if that works. I don't know, I'll see. And then here is the pants I plan on getting, but because these have yellow stripes on them, they look really good for it. And then also I might plan on getting these as well. I don't know yet. Both of these are pretty much, these are about $30 and the other ones are $20, so still kind of iffy on that. And also boots. I have not found a pair of boots yet. That's like always the hardest thing for me. My costumes, like my Captain America one, that was the easiest for finding boots, I guess, of like superhero cosplays I've planned on doing and such, because all I need is black to put underneath the, you know, like the covers over the boots. But, not talk about that really, I'm gonna talk about this. And here's the claws. I already have one pair, like I said, and I just need to get the other one. Sorry, not pair, but one. Yeah, so I guess it is one pair. And then also, yeah, here's the costume again, kind of just after I showed you that, just to show you that it's really close to this, is what I'm getting it from, the idea. And, I still plan on doing this sometime, so I'll have to find some good bone claws, and, that'll be fun to do. I like the 70s Wolverine version a lot as well with the bone claws, and it's really nice. And one Wolverine costume I plan on doing is this one here. This is the Old Man Logan one, and I'm not going to make it exactly like this, but I do have a trench coat I use for my Jeepers Creepers, and a lot of my cosplays, I use a lot of the same stuff for it, but you can't really tell because it's so different. But I plan on doing this, maybe. This is an if or maybe kind of thing. But we'll see. So I'll just make myself look like apocalyptic Wolverine and old. But that's just a plan. So stay tuned for part 2 of this. I think I got everything this time. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I was gonna have a video of the claws showing them, but I just, I'll do that some other time. On my birthday list, I put the Wolverine mask, and I'm still working on the Captain America costume, so after that is done, this is when I'm really gonna start getting stuff really quick for this costume. So, have a great day or night whenever you watch this, and goodbye.